Welcome to the Esthetician Coach podcast, where passion meets strategy. I'm your host and esthetician coach, Amber Boone, and each week we're talking strategies, solutions, and mindset to build and attract your best life and career yet. Hey friends, welcome back to the Esthetician Coach podcast. I am so glad you're here with me today. Today, I want to talk about the mind-body-skin connection and share some practical, holistic tools that you can use to manage stress in your own life and share it with your clients. So how many of you have noticed that your skin completely changes when you're stressed out? Maybe you break out before a big event. Maybe your face gets red and blotchy when life just feels overwhelming. Or maybe your skin just looks tired. We've all been there. And as estheticians, we see this with our clients all the time. But here's the thing. It's not just about our clients. This is about us too. This is about you. We're human. We're business owners. We're juggling so much. And stress doesn't just live in our minds, but it shows up on our skin. So let's start with what's actually happening in the body when we're stressed. When stress hits, cortisol, which we all hear about numerous times, or at least I do. Maybe it's because I'm the menopause age. I hear so much about cortisol on my feeds from Facebook to Instagram. And cortisol is bad. Our main stress hormone goes up. So that can trigger inflammation, mess with our hormones, and throw off our digestion and what doesn't mess with our hormones. And when all of that is out of balance, it's going to show up on our skin. High stress can mean more breakouts, more dryness, more sensitivity, because blood flow is shifting away from that skin. And when we're in fight or flight mode, the skin can look dull, flat, or even older than it is. So think about it. How many times have you had a week of not sleeping, living on coffee, caffeine, running from one thing to the next, and you just look in the mirror and you think, wow, my skin looks rough? That's stress. So let's go a little bit deeper into how this shows up. Stress can look like breakouts, especially around the jawline and the chin. It can be flare-ups of eczema, psoriasis, or even rosacea, dehydrated or flaky patches. It can also be premature lines because we're frowning, we're clenching, we're holding all of that tension in our face. And I remember a client of mine who would always break out right before a big presentation at work. Every single time. Her skin would look amazing, and then boom, stress, pimples. And honestly, I've had those same stress breakouts too. I know we all have. Now, the good news, and why I wanted to talk about this today and share with this, because we all go through it, is that we can do something about this. Stress is part of life, right? Unfortunately. But how we manage it makes all of the difference. So here are some of my favorite holistic rituals that are going to be simple and powerful. Number one is breath work. Even if it's just 2 minutes of intentional breathing, it can change everything. So try box breathing. Have you heard of box breathing? So you inhale for 4, you hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. I know, it's a lot. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. It calms your nervous system and helps your skin move from stress mode into repair mode. Number 2 is going to be herbal support. I love herbal teas. I've got one that I sell on Skin Soul Rituals and another 3 that I'm working on that will be available soon. And I also just put a video up, if you want to watch it, on YouTube about an herbal tea blend for your gut. And I love it. So, and it's at Skin Soul Rituals, by the way. But I love calming teas like chamomile, lemon balm, holy basil. Holy basil is one of my favorites to smell, to drink. It's amazing. But they don't just relax you. They support digestion and hormone balance, which are directly linked to skin health. Number 3 is going to be your daily rituals. And this could be morning sunlight, just as simple as walking out and getting some sunlight and taking 5 minutes to just breathe. A short walk, journaling, and you could even take that short walk maybe on lunch. Just go for a 5-minute, 10-minute walk. Journaling is always something that I turn to time and time again. It's just nice to get your thoughts out on paper. Or even meditation. Meditation is so good for us. It's literally been proven to rewire our brain. And I don't know why I don't do it more, knowing that. But even something as simple as slowing down when you apply your skincare products. turning that into a ritual instead of just rushing through it. So we can make anything a ritual. We can slow down and take our time and really enjoy the things that we get to do, that we have the privilege to do. Number 4, let's talk about sleep as skincare. Sleep is so important to get 7 to 9 hours a night if you can. I know it's not always possible, but make that a goal. And I always say, no product can replace a good night's sleep. And it's so true, especially for me. Create a nighttime ritual. Maybe it's tea. Maybe it's lavender in a diffuser. Maybe a calming face oil. Whatever helps you wind down and that you look forward to at the end of the day, find that. Do that. And number 5, set some boundaries with your tech. And I know this is hard for me too, because we're constantly on the go. We're constantly checking emails and socials and all of the things. But sometimes our stress comes from being on all the time. The notifications, the social media, clients messaging at all hours. Give yourself permission to unplug. And that's going to be huge. Your skin's going to thank you. Your gut's going to thank you. Your whole being is going to thank you. And if you're an esthetician working with clients, this is such a powerful conversation to start having with them. And you can gently connect the dots for them by saying, hey, have you noticed your skin's flare-ups during stressful times? Because sometimes they come to you and they're like, my skin's breaking out again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. And you can kind of nudge them in the right direction of where they need to be, not only with their skincare routine, but where they need to be holistically and with slowing down and taking, getting more sleep and all of the things. You can even bring rituals into your treatments, like starting a facial with one deep breath together or offering a calming tea before or after the service. I always like to have essential oils going, and having that scent really sets the mood, a calming scent, and take that one deep breath together before you even start their facial. It just kind of sets the whole tone for the treatment and relaxes you, relaxes them. Those little touches don't just make the experience more special, but they help your client truly understand that skincare is about the whole person, not just products or treatments. So here's the key takeaway today. Stress is unavoidable. We know that. But how we respond to it is everything. Cortisol might spike, but with daily rituals, with intentional practices, we can bring our bodies back into balance. And when the body's in balance, your skin is going to glow. And your clients will too. So I want to encourage you today to pick one ritual from today. Maybe it's breath work. Maybe it's better sleep. Maybe it's tea instead of coffee at night. And start there. Little shifts are going to add up. And if this episode resonated with you, share it with another esthetician or a friend or someone in your life who's been feeling stressed out lately. And as always, I love hearing from you. Connect with me over on Instagram at esthetician coach with an A. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope this helped. Remember that beauty starts within, in the way we care for our bodies, our minds, and our energy. And I'll see you in the next episode.